For years, Papoose was known as one of the most loyal men in hip-hop. People admired him for standing firmly beside his wife, Remy Ma, through some of the hardest moments of her life. When she faced legal trouble and went to prison, he didn't disappear. He didn't distance himself. Instead, he showed up again and again, publicly and privately, proving his devotion in a way very few people do. Because of that reputation, no one expected what happened next. When news broke that Remy Ma had reportedly been awarded a massive $30 million spousal support settlement, it shocked the public. But it wasn't just the money that stunned people. What truly shook everyone was what that decision represented. It marked a major turning point in their relationship and forced both of them to face the reality that their marriage was no longer what it once was. For Remy, the court ruling symbolized independence, strength, and survival. For Papoose, it brought a mix of emotions that were difficult to explain. While many assumed he would feel anger or resentment, his reaction was far more complicated. Behind closed doors, away from cameras and social media, Papoose reportedly broke down in tears. Not because of the money, but because of the memories. He thought about everything they had been through together. The early days, the struggle, the setbacks in their careers, the pain of being separated while she was incarcerated, the long visits, the sacrifices, the promises they made to each other when the future was uncertain. To outsiders, $30 million sounded unreal. To Papoose, it felt like the closing of a chapter that once meant everything to him. Even then, he didn't see it as a loss. In his heart, he viewed it as proof of Remy's resilience. He had always believed in her strength, her talent, and her ability to rise above whatever life threw her way. Watching her walk away from the situation victorious confirmed what he already knew. She was powerful in her own right. Instead of focusing on what he lost, he focused on what they had shared. That night, he reportedly sat alone at home, overwhelmed by emotion. He didn't cry out of bitterness. He cried out of pride. Pride in the woman he once stood beside. Pride in the journey they survived together. Pride in knowing that even though things had fallen apart, their story mattered. To him, this moment wasn't about a court ruling. It was about love, endurance, and everything it took to survive as a couple in an unforgiving world. But while Papoose was processing things quietly, the internet was doing the opposite. Not long after, social media exploded with accusations, screenshots, and heated arguments. Remy Ma publicly accused Papoose of cheating on her with boxing champion Claressa Shields, setting off a firestorm no one saw coming. Naturally, the drama pulled in other public figures. Kirk Frost quickly entered the conversation, openly defending Papoose and criticizing Remy. He didn't hold back, accusing her of playing the victim while, in his view, being responsible for much of the chaos herself. He even went as far as calling her toxic, suggesting she tried to destroy Papoose's reputation to avoid taking accountability. This only added.
I think that is very unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? Because I like them too. Very unfortunate, but we don't be knowing what folks are going through behind closed doors, so I don't know what really happened. I remember I spoke on that shit one time, but I don't know what really happened. You know what I'm saying? What made everybody move where they were moving. I know about that shit's crazy. I know marriage is hard. One thing like that, you gotta have the right person. If you have the right person, it won't be so hard. It'll be like living life. Regular ups and downs. But you get somebody that ain't right, that shit gonna tear you up. You know, wish you ain't never get that thing. You probably, if you ain't strong enough, you probably ain't never do it. But I'm gonna do it. I ain't doing no court.
Put it this way, if I was in your shoes, they would say, Kurt, you deserve that shit. They would talk shit about me. And you know what? I love the fact that they love you. They love you, bro. You did with
fuel to the fire. Rumors had already been circulating for months that Remy and Papoose were no longer together. Reports claimed Remy had been romantically involved with battle rapper Easy the Block Captain, who was once close to Papoose. Later, additional whispers surfaced that she was involved in another relationship at the same time. For a long while, Remy stayed silent. She didn't address the gossip publicly. But everything changed when Papoose was seen moving on with someone else. That's when Remy snapped. She released screenshots of private conversations and accused Papoose of cheating with Claressa Shields. According to Remy, Papoose had fallen asleep while talking to Claressa on the phone inside Remy's home. She claimed Claressa immediately hung up once she heard Remy's voice. With her reputation as someone who doesn't shy away from confrontation, Remy didn't soften her words. She fired off insults, saying Claressa wasn't the only woman involved and implying that Claressa was being misled. This time, though, Remy had chosen the wrong person to clash with. Claressa Shields responded swiftly and confidently. Instead of yelling or ranting, Claressa delivered sharp, controlled responses that many felt completely shut the situation down. She questioned why a man with a girlfriend would make a woman with two partners angry. She made it clear she refused to be branded with lies or dragged into someone else's marital problems. On social media, Claressa posted messages calling the situation embarrassing and unnecessary. She criticized Remy's behavior, pointing out the age difference and accusing her of acting out of bitterness.
I think that is very unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? Because I like it too. Very unfortunate, but we don't be knowing what folks be going through behind closed doors, so I don't know what really happened. I remember I spoke on that shit one time, but I don't know what really happened. You know what I'm saying? What made everybody move the way they were moving. But I know about that shit's crazy. I know about this marriage shit's hard. I know one thing like that, you gotta have the right person. If you have the right person, it won't be so hard. It'll be like living life. Regular ups and downs. But you get somebody that ain't right, that shit's gonna tear you up.
Bitterness rather than truth. Remy clapped back, mocking Claressa's age and appearance, and sarcastically advised her to ask Papoose for flowers, claiming he hadn't even answered his phone because he was busy with someone else. The back and forth became brutal. After months of silence, Papoose finally spoke, and when he did, he didn't hold anything back. He accused Remy of being narcissistic and claimed she cheated repeatedly throughout their marriage. According to him, he had asked for a divorce multiple times, but she refused. He said he stayed quiet for the sake of their daughter, but once Remy continued attacking him publicly, he felt forced to respond. Papoose posted a photo of Remy with Easy the Block captain, claiming she had been with another man while he was home caring for their child. He also alleged that Remy begged him to lie about a physical confrontation involving Easy, saying he knocked him out after learning about the affair. The internet went wild. Remy went live again, emotionally explaining her side. She admitted cheating but said she felt pushed to that point. She accused Papoose of selling the public a fake love story and claimed he was unfaithful even during her prison sentence. She said she protected his image for years because of the black love narrative and admitted it cost her emotionally. According to Remy, they hadn't shared a bed since 2022, but he refused to admit it publicly. Money became another battleground. Remy insisted she paid for the house, expenses, and childcare. Papoose fired back, saying he drained his savings supporting her, paid bills, traveled constantly to visit her in prison, and paused his own career to keep their family together. He even accused her of hypocrisy, claiming he wrote much of her music without taking credit or money. At that point, public opinion split completely. Some believed Remy finally told the truth after years of silence. Others felt she embarrassed herself and crossed lines that didn't need to be crossed. Many blamed both of them for turning private pain into public chaos. As for Claressa Shields, she found herself caught in the middle of a mess she said she never asked for. Now, rumors are already spreading that Papoose may be seeing someone new, someone even younger than Claressa. Whether true or not, the internet has turned it into endless jokes, memes, and speculation.
Women in here, the women always talking bad about the guys. And then it's none of my business, but I get talked about all the time. And I'm just saying, if he went in business, and his reward to me is bad, but I'm trying to say my business, but I feel like, God damn, bro. I feel bad for him. You put it this way, if I was in your shoes, you deserve that shit. They would talk shit about me, and you know what? I love the fact that they love you. They love you, bro, because you being with a lot of Seriously, plug you that. You got a lot of respect in the street. I'm keeping it on it. Women, y'all have showed y'all in a very bad way. Okay, well, this is women too. That's what I'm saying. Not only social media, but even though I say
What makes it all even more painful is that not long before everything exploded, Claressa had spoken openly about wanting children with Papoose. She talked about staying healthy, avoiding alcohol, and preparing her body for motherhood. Less than a day later, cheating accusations surfaced. Now the question everyone is asking is simple but heavy. Was Claressa warned and ignored it? Did Remy finally break after holding everything in? Or is Papoose the one who played both sides too long? One thing is clear. All three allowed private issues to become public disasters. And once something hits the internet, there's no taking it back. This story isn't finished yet. Not even close. So what do you think? Was Papoose treated fairly? Did Remy go too far? Or is there still more truth waiting to come out? Drop your thoughts below, and stay tuned because this drama is far from over.